Right, welcome back. It's taken a little bit of time to get this. I heard about this problem several months ago, and to be quite honest, it's astounding. What's happened, or what appears to have happened, is the user has managed to jam a cleaning product called a bore snake inside the barrel. The lead tore off, leaving the bore snake inside the barrel. The barrel is completely blocked. So again, now that we're effectively blocked off Facebook, this is going to be on YouTube only, and I'll have to put a link up for this. But the magic is, because it's an AR, it's not really a gunsmith's job. It is an assembler's, it's a fitter's job. So the first thing to do is make sure the gun is in a state that we can get to the bits that we want, which is, boom, it just falls apart. We then take the working parts out because we're not interested in any of those, which then leaves us this bit, but we need to get rid of the front end, properly inspect that. So let's close that up and give that a push, and there we go. That is our object of interest. This is an M4 style barrel, and it's solid. So we're going to get the bore scope inside there and have a look at it. It's solid from there to about there. So it's about, I don't know, 6 to 8 inches worth of compressed nylon tape in a live barrel. You can't get to it. It's a very narrow fitting at the front. You can't really wind anything in there to grip onto it, because, and this gets even better, not only did he jam the bore snake down there between these two sections, he also had a piece of 4x2 for some unknown reason that was in the loop of the bore snake that was then ingested into the breech, into the chamber element, and that stuck ahead of the shoulder and the free bore going into the barrel. And then the client tried to get it all out, and he used a cleaning brush, not dissimilar to this, and he threaded that in there on the cleaning rod and tried to grip the material and draw it back out again, and they got this stuck, this kind of product stuck down there as well. So we have got 6 to 8 inches worth of nylon stuck in there, a steel rod, that's the wire thread for the brush, a lump of aluminium, a piece of 4x2, and it's all stuck in there, and you can't get to any of it. It has to come out that way, because the chamber is the larger part, and everything that's jammed in here has to go that way. But the problem is, the bore snake normally would be about 700 mil long. So there's 700 mil of nylon compacted in here in 6 to 8 inches of barrel. You can't get to it because you can't get onto the nylon, because the steel rod and the aluminium spacer are in the way. You can't draw it out because we've already the client's already wrecked a cleaning rod by trying to thread onto it, and I sort of said, well, we need to get the upper and all of this stuff off just to get to the barrel, and I may also need to take the sights off so we can really just use the barrel in its own right. And then our plan, which is some way off in the future yet, because it's an engineering thing that we've been asked to do, is to make an adapter that fits on here, and then have a chamber filled with oil. We'll put it in a bearing press. We'll press down into this, and we'll create enough pressure in here to eject the unwanted article. I mean, my personal view is this is written off. The chances of us fixing this are pretty well zero, because it's been like this for months. The client was very busy with their own stuff, forgot about it, poured a load of oil down it, expecting it to somehow clean it, lubricate it, jammed the other thing in there. The risk is this looks perfectly okay, and you could probably chamber around into this, but you'll blow the thing to pieces, and the operator, whoever's going to be using this, is in grave danger. So this is now a really dangerous blocked solid steel pipe, and I don't know how we're going to get this apart. My simple solution is get a new barrel, but there's not many people that make them with the cuts for the F-style foresight. It's a special order, takes a long time. It's just it's an astounding mess to have created. So let's have a look at it with the bore scope and see what that looks like. Right, so let's have a little look and see what comes back. So we're going into the bore, having a little look, and it's quite grubby in there, and lo and behold, there we are. What is that? Well, that appears at the top of the nylon where it's torn off. There may even be a collar or something in there, so we're not going to be getting at it from that end. So let's have a look at the breech bit, which is where I think it's the more likely possibility. And there you go, straight in, past the shoulder, and there's the head of the cleaning brush, which you can't get past. And literally that fills up the whole space. There's nothing in there, and that has got to be, it's just past the length of, it's just 2 inches longer. And let's see if we can measure it with the front end as well. See how far that is in. Outstanding. There you go. That's pretty much exactly as I said. It's about 6 to 8 inches worth of blockage. My goodness. So let's get rid of that. And we'll deal with that later. Right. Just going to make a plan and see what we're going to do with this.